Hi again, everybody. Good afternoon. Hello. Brandon Thompson coming to you live here from Madison County Public Library in one of our big community room spaces. If you tuned in a second ago, we had some real shenanigans. April and I had a great time. Hope you did too. If you're just tuning in or if you're watching this video later, welcome. Happy that you're here. I'm just going to give a very brief, 10 minutes or less, mindfulness meditation instruction. And you might say, our puppy dog, we have the library puppy is with us today. You might say to yourself, why meditation? What I can say about that is meditation is a tool that we can use, those of us who desire to, those of us who it makes sense for. It's a tool we can use to really just make our lives better. It was once described to me as training in how to be happy. And boy, nothing's ever made more sense to me about meditation. It is training in how to be happy or happier or how to have a more peaceful life. So I'll give some very, very basic instruction here, and then we're going to sit together. There will definitely be periods of silence here in this video. And again, it won't go on for too long, but I really just want to share from my heart with you. The library wants to offer you guys just an opportunity for a break. You know, just a break, like a comma. If your day was a sentence, meditation can be a comma or a period. A nice little break from the stress of the world, the stress of our current predicament that we're all in together. It's very stressful for me. There's a lot of anxiety every day, and that's just the way things are. And meditation gives us a tool to work with that, to have a break from that, to look into our emotions and see how we're maybe, some of us, making things worse for ourselves. So if you would, with me, if you feel inclined, happy that you're here, happy that you stuck with me to this point, go ahead and find a posture that's comfortable for you. There's this big misconception that meditation can be done, or has to be done in this seated position. You know, we have this misconception that people who meditate are of some different religious tradition or of some different mystical mindset. None of these things are true. Meditation is a very basic thing that any of us can do, regardless of any life circumstance, really. It's something we can all do. So find a nice, precise posture and just follow your breath for a little while. Do a check-in with your body. See how it feels to breathe in and out, just kind of in a space of quiet. If you're feeling tension and anxiety, meditation is a place you can bring those here too. Meditation practice is welcoming of however we feel. You can bring that here to this space. And as you settle in, I just invite you to become aware of your breath. That's all. Nothing complicated, nothing fancy, nothing mystical or esoteric. Just please become aware of your breath in and out in this quiet space. Don't you think you deserve a moment, just a moment of rest, peace in your mind? I think you do. A teacher once said to me that during meditation we can take our mind and put it in parentheses. Take that whirling, churning, habitual mind filled with concerns, what's going to happen, and for just a few minutes we can put it in parentheses. So I'm going to invite my nifty little travel singing bowl to sing for us, to ring for us. And that's going to signal the beginning of our time of meditation. And the only instruction today is just to follow your breath. Watch your breath in and out. And when your mind wanders, just come back to the breath. In and out. Here we go. Isn't it nice, isn't it relieving to not have to do anything for just a few moments? So if you can feel that sense of relief with me right now, boy, I really invite you to. Remember, when your mind starts to wander, whatever it wants to say, even if you think it's a worthwhile thing, just reach out with your intention and pluck it away and bring it back and put your attention on your breath, in and out. For me, sometimes meditation feels foreign at first. My mind wants to tell me, oh no, you can't be doing this. You have to do that, or that, or that. And it's helpful for me to tell myself, yes, I can do that and that and that, but not right now. Right now, I'm just going to be here in this open space and give myself permission to relax. Years ago, I started meditating at a place in Lexington for meditators, just down the road in Lexington, Kentucky. And the meditation room was on the second floor of a house that faced Broadway in Lexington, very close to Rupp Arena, that you local folks would certainly know. And during the wrong time of day or during the wrong time of week, the meditation room was filled with just cacophony, sounds of cars and motorcycles and buses and public transportation just constantly. Sometimes it felt like we were trying to meditate on the street corner. And it was infuriating sometimes. Why don't we just do this someplace else? But by and by, you kind of realize that the busy street, Broadway next to Rupp Arena in Lexington, Kentucky, is a lot like our minds. Stuff's constantly coming and going. What's for dinner tonight? I'm worried about my family. I'm angry at my spouse. I'm embarrassed about the thing I said 20 years ago. Constantly roaring like a loud vehicle on the street. But like a loud vehicle on the street, it always goes. It doesn't stay. And what we're left with is ourselves. And a gap where there's really nothing. And that's a very peaceful gap. A beautiful place to be. So thank you so much for sharing this time with me today. I really appreciate it. This is a video you can return to whenever you like. If you'd like a reminder about that busy, roaring street, whenever your street feels like it's overflowing with loud, cacophonous, a motorcycle gang, you can come back to this video, or you can come back to meditation practice and find a little gap for yourself, a little rest, which I think we all deserve and need in the world today. Thanks very much. See you next time.